Hello and welcome to the cryptocurrency news channel. We're going to talk about this is a live stream recap of the afternoon stream this week, and there's a bonus too because I forgot to talk about one of the issues in my stream. So we're going to do go over the Bitcoin. Is it going to drop to 10K or rise to 11K next? Ripple and XRP's legal issues, and how CoinSquare has partnered with Flexa HQ. That is what I forgot to discuss in the actual stream. But we are actually going to discuss that in this recap because it was supposed to be on the stream. I just kind of forgot. So Bitcoin, if you look on the one-day chart, the volume is increasing, but unfortunately, there hasn't been an upward trend. And volume actually might be increasing due to the fact of the drop and people are trying to sell out. So right now, I would say at this point, Bitcoin is likely to drop closer to 10,000 and go above 11,000, much above 11,000 soon. However, however, right now it is still too early to tell because if this volume keeps increasing, if the volume keeps increasing and the price does not drop further, that means momentum is building for an upward swing, in my opinion. So keep a track of the volume over the next 12, 18 hours and see if it keeps increasing while Bitcoin kind of stagnates in price. If that is the case, that could mean that Bitcoin's ready for an upward swing. However, right now, I would have to say the signal is still negative right now. So that's the Bitcoin prognosis for the next day or two. And let's actually move on to Ripple's XRP legal issues. We spent a lot of time talking about this. And basically, the case brought up against Ripple has gotten a lot more serious. They are using the SEC's own guidelines that they actually passed in April to try to paint XRP as a security. Now, there are punitive damages that could be paid, but I think those are peanuts. Actually, if you compare them to the actual legal case, what they're trying to do is, again, get XRP classified as security, and it looks like it's going to be a class action lawsuit. The punitive damages might total in the tens of millions for Ripple, but that's very small compared to the consequence of being labeled as a security for XRP, which would tank the price of XRP. Now, they have a much stronger argument now because, ironically, because the case is in federal court, they can actually bring up California state law as well as federal law. So they're trying to bank on California's kind of advertising law that they accuse Ripple of breaking, of trying to market XRP as something that's not and confusing people, and of course the federal securities law. The SEC most likely will not speak to this, but the courts will actually take the SEC guidance to heart when they actually decide this case. So the case is actually a lot more severe than it was, just a few minutes ago or just a few days ago. And Ripple has until September 18th to respond to these claims that the plaintiffs have actually made. So the case has actually gotten a little more serious. The plaintiffs have framed the case in a very similar way as the SEC framed the case against Kick. So there's more bite to the case now. So be careful because of that. But we should all be rooting for both Kick and Ripple because if this case actually gets ruled in favor of the plaintiffs, that opens up the huge can of worms that almost any cryptocurrency can be declared a security. So we really need Ripple and Kick to win their cases. So please hope for that. And then we get to CoinSquare partnering with Flexa HQ. Actually, no, back on the original issue, I don't think it threatens Bitcoin because Bitcoin doesn't really have a company. And they also don't sell Bitcoins to fund the Bitcoin Foundation. So it probably won't affect Bitcoin. It may not affect Ethereum. Now, CoinSquare partners with Flexa HQ. That's pretty cool. It's basically CoinSquare is a Canadian exchange, and they're partnering with Flexa HQ to bring cryptocurrency payments to stores in Canada. One of the biggest hurdles in mass adoption for crypto is finding a way to let users spend it. We're excited to bring Flex's solution for this problem to Canada. So FXC, I haven't been too up on them, but it looks like they're actually making some progress. And perhaps you should look at Flexa Coin as well. So that is Flex's move into Canada, and it might bode well for FXC. So that is the recap for today. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you, and have a nice day.